Sandra worked in the pharmacy team, dispensing the medicines and giving instructions how to take the medicine. I was blessed to work in the vision team. There were two of us. Sheila, the lady that was in charge of that, had done this before in other countries, and she taught me, trained me how to help in that. So the second day there, had a wonderful experience, and an older gentleman came in, had to be 70s, probably mid-70s, and he had a younger person that was kind of leading him in, and he could not see the big E on the vision chart. He could not see anything on the reading chart, so I brought the focometer up to his eye, and we twisted trying to get some type of accurate idea of what type of vision problems he had, and we couldn't get anything out of that. So I felt like his vision is so bad, we just need to go to the very end of the spectrum as far as the Coke bottle type lens. And so I got out the strongest things we had, and about the third pair that I put on him, he just started talking rapidly and pointing. He jumped up and went out, well, he shook my hand. And then he jumped up and ran to where he could see outside, and he was pointing out the mango trees 150 meters away. He could see the mangoes hanging, which he hadn't seen anything like that obviously in years, and he was telling people about it. And then he ran back to me and shook my hand again, and then he went back and started looking at things and telling his friends and relatives what he could see, and it was just an amazing thing. So he came back to me one last time and shook hands with me a third time, and went out with this huge smile on his face. So what a blessing that was to be able to help that elderly man that had not really seen well in many, many years, I'm sure.
God used this trip in a unique way in my life. I've been on several short-term trips, and each trip impacts one's life. When you go in another context like that, I think your life is always impacted. But this one had such an impact on me because it was truly the most difficult circumstances I've ever been in physically. It was very hot. We had no refrigeration, so we had no cold water. We did not have a comfortable, cool place to sleep or to rest. And we had so many people with needs that were just lined up, just, you know, waiting and having hope that we could do something for them. And I started thinking while I was over there, I'm here for 7 days, and you know, I'm going to get home and I'm going to have a cool place to rest, and I'm going to have cool water to drink. But I looked out at the masses around us, and I thought, you know, they've been here for all these years. This is all they know, and there's not any relief for them. They're going to go back to that dirt floor tonight, and it's going to be hot, and it's not going to be clean, and they're going to be hungry. And then they're going to get up in the morning, and they're going to go out and try to find what they can to eat, and to make a living and to provide for their families. And they're going to do this day after day, and there's not going to be any escape for them. And God just touched my heart and said, you know, you have it so easy, and you take so much for granted, and you need to be giving back to these people. You need to be giving to the least of these. And it just stirred my heart to want to be a part of something bigger than where I am, and to be a part of this, and to try to help them find something that can help them have some sustainable life and not suffer like they've been suffering all these years.
This was the first trip that Sandra and I have had the privilege of going under the Four Corners umbrella, and I want to appeal to my brothers and sisters out there to be involved with this organization. We're extremely impressed with the leadership, with the board, with the financial disclosure, with virtually every phase of this ministry. It is a really, really good ministry. There are ways that you can become involved. You can become involved, obviously, by praying. We can all do that. you can become involved by going. And I think that's something I realize due to health problems, etc., not everyone may be able to go, but everyone certainly can pray, and everyone in America can give to help with this ministry. There are some lofty goals that this ministry has set that are very exciting. Many hundreds of children have the opportunity to be helped, and adults as well, through this ministry over the coming years. And I would encourage anyone listening to this to seriously look at the opportunities that this ministry proposes.